welcome to another episode of This Old Hooptie, where I take this piece of crap and make it into something a little more pretty, I hope. In today's video, we're going to work on this driver door, which no longer exists for about a foot of it. It's basically completely gone, it's rusted. We had to remove this so we can replace a, I think it was a lock mechanism, and the door just basically fell apart. Let me bring you in close, you can have a peek. As you can see, this door's seen better days. When you close it, rust falls all over the place and water is getting in when it rains. There is nothing behind this pillar here whatsoever. It's completely rusted out down to here. It's getting close to the hinge. So taking this door off is a pretty simple project. It's all 12 millimeters. We got 2 in the bottom hinge, 2 in the top hinge, 1 over here. We're going to take this one off first so we can get to this wire raceway. I'm just going to shove a flathead screwdriver, pry that out so we can disconnect the wire harness from the door. Then we'll deal with those hinges and pop this door off. Let's go. Alright, let me get a screwdriver to get that wire harness out. Alright, this wire harness comes out pretty easy. Right where these little stripes here are on the side, there's like a push button. You just stick the screwdriver in there and pop it outwards, like that. And then you do the same thing at the bottom, like that. Alright, so I depressed this little tongue here, and then just pulled the rest of this forward. Yeah. Alright, now that the wire is disconnected, we can work on the bolts. I'm going to do the bottom 2 bolts first, and then I'll work on the top 2 bolts, and then I'm just going to move this door away. I'm going to put you on the tripod, and let's get that done. I remove this one, I'm pretty much just going to hold the door up. I'll probably put a couple 2x4s underneath it and make my life easy. So let me get this one cracked loose, and then we'll stack some stuff under the door to make it a little easier to hold while we get that top bolt out. It's always nice having help. Alright, stack those under the door here. Probably going to need 4 of them.
These things are dirt.
Stack it on top there, and I'll lift the door and put it up on top of it. You ready?
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. Alright, let's get this last bolt out, and then our prize is free. Now, as you can see, there's really not a door left in there. Alright, let's quickly run over to the junkyard and let's get ourselves a replacement door, get back here, and get it installed. Be right back. Alright, so I popped into the front counter and they have 2, 4, 6, 7 available. And I've already started looking over here. Driver's door is gone on the 2008, so we're down. Alright, so there's supposed to be a couple more in aisle 102, so let's check those out and see what we can find. And in this aisle, we got a 2009 Honda Accord Gray, 2010 Honda Accord Tan. Let's see how wrecked they are. Looks like this gold one right here. It's already been pilfered, but this could work. We could use our existing switch panel think this could work right here. So if my sister had to buy this door, she got it quoted, the door was $800, and then you'd have to switch all the parts over, so you're probably looking at another 300 bucks or so in labor. So this will be a whole lot better, probably about 150 bucks for the door, and we'll switch all the parts in my garage and save her a few bucks. There we go. Okay, the prize is ours. Besides my karma points, I'm pretty sure I got my cardio points in today, because if you look at that hill behind me, I just dragged that thing up it, and it's got all my tools underneath it. But what fun would it be if it wasn't a little challenge, right? All right, let's get the prize loaded up and let's get back to the house. All right, all packed up, ready to go. You guys are in the southern Florida area. Uncle Tony's, pretty good place. It's $2 to get in, $1 for the cart. Take whatever you want. And you can even back your car in and load it if it's big. I've been coming to this place for a really long time. That's where I get a bunch of the OBS parts from. You guys have seen it on the other videos, and I'll continue to come here. So if you guys are in the area, this is definitely a place to stop by as far as junkyards go. Be back home in a minute. All right, not bad at all. Let me show you guys the prize. Here we go, 2010 Honda Accord door. Now we're gonna have to swap the lock out. We are going to swap this mirror out. As you can see, there's no rust in here. This is good. And unfortunately, somebody picked the switches already, so we'll use the one from the old door. All right, so I think it'll be a lot easier if I reconnect the door to the car and then swap all the stuff, because I'm at a premium for space in here. I still have to build another one of these beautiful tote storage units, but more on that in another video. Let's get this door swapped in and move this thing along. All right, I'm not gonna fully tighten anything until I've got the door lined up. Maya, you wanna help me hold the door, love? Yeah. All right, I need you to hold it wide open so I can line up the bottom hinges.
Back to work I go.
All right. All right, let's get this up and out of the way. We'll deal with that in a minute. All right, now we're all lit up. You guys should be able to see everything. Awesome. Let me line up this door here. There we go. Don't be feisty, little door. All right. All right, let's get our wire harness hooked back up here. Alright, let's get our cover on. Alright, let's get this back in its little home. To get it back in there, you got to close the door a little bit so you can line things up. There we go. That just locks back into there. All right, let's do a quick fit check. Oh, we are good, we are good. That's nice. Look at that. And it matches that. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's get this seal put back into place. That way it doesn't end up like that, because that's pretty bad. Hey, my love. Hi. All right, so the final bits of this door is going to be the door cards. We're going to use the original door card. The new used one is vinyl, and it's kind of sun damaged and nasty, along with the door itself. It's kind of hard to see, but it is, trust me. And the old one is in better condition. So we're gonna take the old door card, slap it into here, put those switches back in the old door card. In addition to that, we need to take the new used mirror off. And we're gonna replace that with the old one since it's already color matched, as well as the chrome for the weather stripping cover here. We're gonna switch that onto here too. Let's get it done. Let's try this again. All right, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Sweet, cool. We are golden. Yep, mirror works, excellent. Our door locks. All right, when I lock this, all the rest of the doors lock. If I hit unlock, it unlocks. That's good. Window. Nice. All right, so I'm still going to do something to see if I can remove the spray paint that the previous owner of the new used door popped on there. The chrome pieces here match, so that's nice. The mirror matches. The car has a lot of scratches, dents, got a clear coat fading, etc. But the goal is really just to get better than it was before with a working door that doesn't have rain pouring inside. Here you can see the full extent of the rust. And it goes all the way up this door. And there's no more door here either. And it goes down into the panel here. So that's why we need to go grab ourselves a new door. Hopefully this will last another 15 years. And a good thing about having all these junk parts is the black trim that I took off the new used one is really painted black over chrome. So I'm going to see if I can get the paint off of this one instead of messing with this one. That way, if I can't do anything about it, I can just leave it as is and then just continue painting it black if she wants. If not, I'll just leave it as is. All right, so by now you guys are familiar with how we do things around here. It's going to be an unprofessional paint job. I'm going to scuff the door down, and I am going to shoot automotive base coat, clear coat. I pulled the card for the color code to get the paint that's already on this vehicle. I bought a couple cans of the spray paint from Amazon, and I also bought a couple cans of the Spray Max Glamour Clear, which will go on top of it. Probably do 2 or 3 coats of the clear, and should kind of match, except for the fact that it'll look better than the rest of the 2010 vehicle. More on that later in this video, or in the next video. Stay tuned. Let's keep moving. Well, it's 9 o'clock at night, and the paint and clear coat have arrived. Unfortunately, that means I'm not going to be painting in today's video. So, tomorrow, I'll get that thing scuffed up and ready for paint, and that's going to be the next video. So, that brings us to the end of another video. You guys know what to do. Like it if you like, don't if you don't. Subscribe to keep up with my latest shenanigans, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.